Hello there, welcome everyone. I hope you're doing well. This is the very first video for the channel, and today I'll be taking you through my PlayStation trophy collection. It's just going to be chill, so relax, get comfy, grab yourself a drink if you want, and we'll get right into it. Got myself a nice cup of tea. Lovely. I'll start off with the most recent trophy that I unlocked, and then we'll just sort of slowly make our way down. So the most recent one was from Black Ops 4. You know, I've done a lot of the game, haven't quite finished it. I'm on like 82% as the actual main game, but 79 for the whole thing of all the DLCs. Anyway, the most recent one was all the way down here. Where are we? Prestigious award, attain max level prestige with 25 different weapons in zombies. Now, that was a real grind. You know, I started playing Black Ops 4 when it first came out in 2018, and I didn't go for it. I didn't like go for it straight away, but it's just one of those sort of in the background, bubbling away kind of things, and unlocked it 14th of August. Obviously, we are November now, so that was quite a little while away. And that's kind of the thing, and that's sort of why I want to start this sort of journey, just sort of document, you know, because I haven't really had that motivation to really play and enjoy games. You know, I used to love collecting trophies and all that sort of stuff, and just it's been really difficult to sort of find that motivation at the moment. But yeah, like I say, that was the most recent trophy that I actually unlocked. I did also as well get some arguably the most difficult ones, and I think that's sort of like burnout as well, is that like I got the blackout trophies, both of those. Now they sound fair enough on paper, but they were very, very, very difficult. Just pain, really, pure pain. If you ever played Black Ops 4, if you ever played Blackout, you might understand. But yeah, the fact that like the items that you have to use to unlock the characters don't always spawn, and stuff like that. It's a little bit of RNG, and yeah, but luckily enough, my partner was wonderful enough to actually learn Blackout. We squadded up a couple of times, another friend as well, and we went for it. So yeah, couldn't have done it without him, but very, very time consuming, very grindy. And then we get to some of the other trophies that I actually didn't unlock. So a lot of the Easter eggs for this game, I haven't done a single one, which I hope to at some point. I think that'll be really fun to just play around, you know, see what happens, and just try some of the Easter eggs. I've seen videos and they look like a bit of fun, so yeah, I'll try those at some point. Right, so that's Black Ops 4. That was the most recent trophy that I earned, and we'll just slowly, just really quickly, just sort of like go down through. So Helldivers was next. That was the other sort of game that I played as well. Didn't really get a lot for this one, just played it with a couple of friends. You know, I didn't really go too crazy, but you know, it's not too bad of a platinum unlock score, 2.4. So I think it's possible. You know, I've seen much lower than that, so that's definitely possible. So maybe I'll try that as well. Skip past Minecraft because I haven't actually unlocked any for the set 2. But I love that game, really great. Yeah, skip past that. Same with It Takes Two as well. That was a game I played with my partner, and yeah, we just played for fun. Really, we didn't really go for trophies. Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. Again, I was really excited when that game came out, but I've actually only unlocked one trophy for this one, which was take down an AT-AT with a tow cable. Yeah, I was really excited, and it just didn't really deliver for what I was expecting. I'm sure that they've fixed a lot of those issues, but it's just about sort of coming back to it at some point. I'm sure I will, but yeah. Again, same with Sackboy. That's one that I played with my partner, and we just sort of played just for a laugh. So just sort of enjoyed that one. Bloons Tower Defense 5. So this one is a very, very grindy, very particular trophy. So 250,000 lead balloons not that great. And even this one, pop, just 50 million balloons just in general. Like, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, they're just a bit sort of grindy, a lot of these ones, and I'll get around to them at some point, but yeah, it just takes a lot of time investment, and I think that's it as well. It's just like another reason why I haven't really gone for a lot of trophies and platinums is just like, you know, life gets in the way, and you know, you find you have much less time than you used to. So yeah, I think at some point I'll try again, but not right now. Now this was the last lot of trophies that I actually grinded for and actually kind of enjoyed. So it was the Fall Guys trophies. You'll see there's PS5 and PS4 versions. So that's just because like there was, for some weird reason, there was like 2 versions on PlayStation rather than combining them into one, which is fine, but it just means that there's 2 lists, 2 lots of trophies, which was a bit of a problem. But I know recently, after 2 years, they have actually patched that bug where the 2 trophy lists would be different. But it's just the case of going through and just getting some of the other ones. So it's just like the really common ones, but it's actually getting to do it really. I got some of the hardest ones, Flawless Victory, and you know, Trackstar, Infallible. I got that in the limited time game mode Treat Thieves. So that's how I got it, I think. So yeah, and that's Fall Guys, and it's exactly the same for the PS4. Star Wars Battlefront, the one from EA. So I actually really quite enjoyed playing this one. When it first came out in 2015, I didn't really sort of gel with it very well. So I got a few, and then a couple of years later I just saw it in my collection and was like, do you know what, I'll try it again. I'll go for it. And do you know what? Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed, because there's a really great group of people that are keeping the game alive. Really great community, and yeah, I managed to hop on, play with some of the people, and yeah, it was really fun. You know, I didn't expect to really get hardly any. I didn't expect to get most of these trophies, to be fair, and I was really surprised. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of, like I say, a bit of a grind with some of the sort of single player-y sort of stuff, but a lot of the multiplayer ones were fine, were fun, yeah. And it's the same with the DLC, but it's just there's like one like campaign one I have to do. But yeah, all of those were pretty decent, and like I say, great community, still keeping the game alive. So yeah, we're going to pretend we didn't see that one. We come down to Among Us. So Among Us, again, it's pretty straightforward with this one. It's just really playing the game, but I feel like you kind of need a community or a bunch of friends or something to really do this, because there is a lot of sort of trial and error, like eliminations, like that just means being the imposter and all that sort of stuff, and that's kind of RNG as well, so there's a lot of that sort of stuff. But yeah, I feel like playing with a bunch of friends might be a bit of fun. Star Wars Battlefront 2, so it's kind of the same with Battlefront 1, and the only difference is here I didn't play any of the campaign, so I haven't done any of those, but I had a great time on the multiplayer. And yeah, there was some really tricky ones, actually, to be fair. Multitasking and the bomber, so these 2 in particular, where in Starfighter Assault you're just like a regular sort of ship, and you have to take down hero ships. So, you know, Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, the Millennium Falcon, they spawn on the map, and the thing is, everyone is going for them, so you just have to be like super lucky that you get that final shot in. And yeah, you have to do that 25 times, and yeah, not great. And then the bomber is sort of similar, so you just have to get 50 eliminations with torpedoes. The only thing is that torpedoes just seem to not really do that much damage. So again, it's just that sort of almost luck-based kind of thing. So yeah, but yeah, it's just the case of really playing the campaign. I've done all the multiplayer achievements on this one. Yeah. Oh yeah, so here we are, World War II. So this was, there's a period of time where I wanted to play through every single Call of Duty, because I did. I played through like the multiplayers and the bonus modes, zombies and all that sort of stuff, special ops. But I never played the campaigns. So a few years ago I went back through, I started World at War and worked my way up for all the Call of Duties that I own. And got to World at War and then just sort of slowed down and stopped. And like I say, life sort of gets in the way. But I think that's one of the next games I actually want to play, because I did almost all of the campaign. Just need to play it through on Veteran. But yeah, there was a very awful one called Defender, which, if you know anything about it, yeah, it's I'm not going to go through and explain what it is, but you have to get pinpoint accuracy and perfect timing, and it just takes a lot of going over and over and over and over and over, and that's Defender. Yeah, I got a few of the multiplayer achievements back then, and just like one of the zombies. Yeah, I hope to play that again and finish off my Call of Duty Saga in a way. And here we have the most recent Platinum actually as well. So, like I say, I was going through all of the Call of Duties, and this is Modern Warfare 2 and the original Modern Warfare Remastered. Had a lot of fun. So this was 2022. So this was like nearly 2 years ago, my last Platinum. So this is what I mean, you know, talking about motivation and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I just sort of lost it, you know. But I do hope to start again and get some more Platinums. So that was the most recent one. And then we got Modern Warfare Remastered as well, which they were both really great. The only thing that really proved difficult was Mile High Club. That took so long. That was like almost a week of just playing it over and over again, learning the timings, learning where the enemies are, learning all the steps and the jumps, and yeah, took like a week. So yeah, I finally got it, but it was very difficult. So congratulations to anyone else who's done that one. Horizon Zero Dawn is a weird one. I do want to get that one. I never actually officially played it. I think I just had it installed one day and may have accidentally pressed it. But I've heard great things from those games, so at some point I will hopefully try that. Black Ops 3. So this is where like a lot of the, you know, the 3,000 hours sort of came from. So a lot of it was spent on Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4. You know, but that's also not to, you know, think about like include PS3 and PC. You know, I've played a lot of those as well, so it's probably like 4,000 hours like gaming or something crazy. So yeah, but this is where a big chunk of that time comes from. Is from those games, solely because of Personal Decorator, which should really be a Platinum by itself. And if anyone knows anything about Personal Decorator, I wasn't really expecting it to be that challenging, that time consuming, that difficult. I'd heard stuff about it, but didn't think it was that much. So if you ever think about it, just be aware. I'm sure people have said, you know, I've seen it on like top 10 most difficult Platinums, trophies, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's a very difficult one, very difficult. But once you get it, you feel that sense of accomplishment when you finally unlock it. But yeah, it took a bit of time. But yeah, I got all the Platinumed it, got all the DLCs. Great game. I enjoyed it, so it was fun. I'll rush past some of these. I didn't really play a lot of these ones as well. Skywalker Saga. It was a little bit different to what I was used to. You know, I loved a lot of the Lego games. They were just compared to a lot of other games, you know, they're just like a little sort of bite-sized sort of snack. You know, just easy, you know, you sit down, you enjoy, you play for a bit. They got great humour. But I didn't actually get around to fully playing the Skywalker Saga. Yeah. Same with Iron Bread. I mean, Iron Bread is the direct opposite. That is pure that's pain personified almost. Very difficult game. Maybe I'll go for the platinum at one day. I literally only have like maybe 2 trophies. Spill the salt and yeah, become inedible. So those are the 2 that I have, and yeah, it's incredibly difficult. Black Ops Cold War, sort of the same. So it's just zombies and multiplayer achievements on that one. Sackboy, that was the PS4 version. Didn't realise when I booted it up, and quickly changed to the PS5. Ghostbusters, the video game. So I loved this when it came out. 2007 or 8, or even 9. Not sure, but yeah, I loved it when it came out. I love the movies. I think the platinum is impossible to get now, but there's still like 1 or 2 trophies for the actual list, and yeah, it's just like complete the game on the hardest difficulty, and yeah, it's just like a little challenge one as well. So it's just a case of actually doing it, but hopefully at some point I'll get those ones, but I know I can't get the platinum. I'm sort of happy with that. But I think the remaster, they took out the multiplayer trophies, so I think the platinum is possible on that one, but yeah. Until Dawn, again, similar thing where it's just like I played it once for like Halloween and didn't get any trophies for it. Spirit of the North, that's a really beautifully made game. Only played a portion of it, but from what I did play, it was very enjoyable. Really great sort of story. Didn't finish it, but again, really nice. And then here we come down to the the Call of Duty Saga, the sort of challenge almost that I set myself, platinuming all of the Call of Duty games that I own. And like I say, we started at World at War, we went all the way to Ghosts, and we sort of fumbled along the way. We played a few other games, you know, but I will at some point finish off that list. Okay, yeah, so that's the Call of Duty series. Minecraft PS4 edition. So played a lot of it on PC, but I didn't actually like play a lot of the PS4 version of it. I only got 1 trophy, which was just taking inventory. So I basically installed the game just for the 10th anniversary of Minecraft. Yeah, at some point I really want to play this on PS4, see how it runs. I know there's a native PS5 version as well out now, so possibly one, possibly both, we'll see, but I do have fond memories playing Minecraft, so yeah, hopefully I'll get around to that one as well. Lego DC Supervillains, again, it's just the case of going through, just getting all the like extra bits, you know, all the collectibles and stuff, but I did really enjoy playing a lot of these games, you know, a lot of the Lego games. Like I say, they're just easy. They're just sort of, you sit back, you relax, you just play game. Great humour, you know, a lot of laughs, and it's just kind of like, yeah, just fun, just easy. Now here we get down to the Batman Arkham series. So technically platinumed Arkham City, but I didn't get every single trophy for the entire game, simply because, you know, you sort of go through the challenges as Batman as the main game, and then there's 3 other DLC characters. So you've got Catwoman, Robin and Nightwing, and the only thing is that like they're all just bronze trophies for doing a lot. So there's a lot of what you actually have to do, and yeah, I just sort of lost interest in doing it. But I got the platinum, so I was quite happy. Like I say, maybe one day I'll go back through, but it's not necessary for me personally. But yeah, got the platinum on it quite a little while ago, 2018, and I think it's the same with Arkham Knight, which I find was a lot more difficult You know, again, I really enjoyed the game, and that was 2018 as well. You know, and I started it in 2015 when it first came out, and it was just sort of like learning the game, learning the combat system again, and then really sort of almost mastering it in a way. Just because there are some incredibly difficult trophies on this game, which are in the DLC right at the bottom. So there's a lot of like Batmobile ones and all that sort of stuff, and they were quite tricky as well. But it's the community challenge pack, which, oh, man, that was something else. Especially these sort of like last, these two here, Chill in the Air and the Curtain Falls. So the Curtain Falls, you have to get a flawless free flow. So basically what that means is you can't take any damage and you can't lose your combo as all of the characters, so Batman, Robin, Nightwing, Catwoman. And there's, I don't know, 5 rounds, maybe more. And obviously it starts off really easy, and then it just goes, the difficulty just ramps up. And that took a long time. And then Chill in the Air as well, which is, you can lose your combo, but you just can't take damage for that one. So it's slightly easier, because you don't have to do it as Catwoman as well, so it just saves that bit of time. But yeah, you can see it took me like pretty much a week in between that one, and it's just so difficult, so tricky. But yeah, I finally got it, and yeah, it was fine after that. Yeah, and that was very difficult, very, very difficult, but yeah, we got it. Lego Dimensions, again, I really love that game. I know it had its fans and it didn't have its fans. I personally enjoyed it. I thought there was a load of great humour and content and mashing all these characters and IPs all together. But yeah, I can understand why people didn't like it. But yeah, I loved it. Great characters, great levels, great bit of fun. And I planned that way back in 2015 when it came out. So yeah, that was one of the platinums that I got as well. Did all the DLCs. Yeah, it's great. And then South Park: Stick of Truth. That was a very funny game. Very sort of true to the series. If you've ever seen any of it, yeah, just a bit of fun. And that was all the way back in that was 2018 as well. Now these are ones that I do actually really want to go for. The remastered Crash Bandicoot games. So I remember playing them back on PlayStation 1 and sort of PS2 as well. And yeah, I love those games. But then when they got remastered in the Insane Trilogy, I didn't expect them to be that difficult. I sort of forgot how difficult they were. So I played Crash Bandicoot, got sort of like halfway through. I think I've finished most of, if not all of the actual main sort of campaign of it. And there's obviously just like the collectibles and all that sort of stuff. And then I started Cortex Strikes Back, and it's just like, whoa, the difficulty just, shoots up. But yeah, I have very fond memories of Crash Warped. So hopefully at some point I'll get around to playing those games in some kind of order, maybe. Yeah, but they're great. I had, like I say, fond memories of those Crash Bandicoot games. 1, 2, 3, Warped, the third one, and then the other one, Wrath of Cortex. Yeah. And then we get to sort of some other random ones. We've got Lego City. Again, it was a bit of fun. It took ages for it to come out on any other console. I think it was like a Wii U exclusive or something like that. And then I just sort of lost interest when it actually finally came out. But yeah, it was a great game. I enjoyed playing it for the very limited time that I did. That's a sad one, the Planet Free. I'm aware now that the servers, I think, have turned off. So that's really sad. I don't know if that platinum now is even possible. I mean, 0.1 people have it anyway. But yeah, it's just a bit tricky. Yeah, so that's a little Planet Free. World of Tanks, and then we get to sort of like some of the other games that I want to play. So Lego Batman 3, platinum that as well. 2014 when that first came out. I think I took just like 9 days, 11 days sort of. It was very quick from when I first started it to the actual platinum. I thought it was great. I thought it was so fun when it came out, and just zoomed it and done it. Done all the DLCs as well, and same with Marvel Superheroes, the first one, when it first came out, platinum that, only because I think I had it on PS4. Took a bit of a while, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. I had it when it first came out, and then just to like get all the collectibles, it took a little bit longer, but yeah, again. Justice Gods Among Us. So this has kind of come to the end of like the PS4 games. Yeah, there was a lot of like sort of a lot of grinding and challenges. I'm aware there was a multiplayer section as well, which I didn't really sort of gel with, but yeah, that was that, and that was way back. I think that was like a PlayStation Plus game, possibly. But yeah, 2014. That was sort of when I played it and stopped. Oddworld New N Tasty. So when that came out, that was a lot of fun. I remember playing the PS1 version, and that was great. That was a fun game, and they remastered it, so instantly got that. But yeah, I know it's a very tricky game. So again, hope to play that as well. Batman Arkham Origins. Again, I think this platinum is impossible. Very difficult as well. I got pretty much all of the trophies other than sort of like the medals, and I know I didn't get any of the multiplayer ones, which is very annoying that there's a multiplayer trophies for a single player Batman game, but hey, I think it's just like, yeah, just getting some of the challenges and all that sort of stuff. Arkham Asylum, yeah, platinum that one. That took a bit of time to go back through and finish off and do the challenges and all that sort of stuff, but yeah, love that game. 2010 was when I first played it, I guess. Soon after when it first came out, so, and then platinumed it just a couple of years later. But yeah, great games, great series. And then it's just kind of going through, there's not really much of platinums after this point. It's just a lot of games, just like a lot of random, Little Planet and a lot of the Lego games. But yeah, at some point I'll hopefully get around to playing a lot of these more. Lego Batman 2, again, that was another one that I played and completed quite quickly. And that was 2012. Yeah, love playing that game. It's great. Yeah. Again, a lot of these I want to get back into and just see how it goes. Like I say, I just want to document. Crisis 2 was one of those sort of games that really wanted. Played for a little bit and enjoyed for the most part, but yeah, back in 2013. So, well, 2011 actually. I think I played it around that sort of time. And yeah, I know that they made and re-released like Crisis 1, 2 and 3 as like a remaster, so I don't know if I'll play those, but yeah, it was alright, it's pretty good. Infamous 1 and 2, great games, great story. I think there's multiplayer trophies for this as well, which was that really weird period of time where all the games were just doing multiplayer trophies, even though there was it was mainly story campaign focused. Just really confused me. Same with Uncharted, which I played 1, 2 and 3, and then I haven't played the fourth one yet, but it's just getting all of those collectibles, and there's hundreds of collectibles in this game. I know there's eliminations and stuff, so yeah, very, very tricky, but yeah, at some point maybe I'll go back through those. think FIFA 11 was just like my brother's accidentally played on my account for some reason. Yeah. Lego Harry Potter Years 1 to 4. Yeah, so this was another one. Again, it's just going through and collecting all of the different things and saving all of the students and doing all that sort of stuff. So, like I said, eventually I'll get around to doing a lot of those. But yeah, great. Harry Potter, I love the movies. Yeah, they're cool. I know these particular games have been remastered like 2 or 3 times. There was the original, and then there was the second version, and then there was the remaster, and now there's the PS5 remaster. So yeah, it's been around, that's for sure. Yeah, like I say, they've got some other ones. So Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, very nearly finished that one. Little Planet. We'll just sort of skip through some of these, but yeah, Force Unleashed 2. Really enjoyed both those games, Star Wars games. I hope to some point play Fallen Order, I think it is, the Cal Kestis one. Yeah, I've heard very positive things about those, so maybe I'll finish those, and it's sort of similar sort of vibe to those ones. But yeah, and I think this is possibly might be one of the first platinums I've earned actually. Lego Star Wars, the Clone Wars, and that was earned in 2011. So yeah, that was I think my first platinum, all the way back then. And yeah, again, love that game. Just played it. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed the series and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that was really great. And then we get down to basically the end of the list. So we've got Uncharted 2, which yeah, just played a little bit of, and got a little bit of the challenges, but played the campaign. Campaign was great. Same for number 1, and yeah, number 3. Medal of Honor, Toy Story, which is a one I really want to actually like properly finish, because this one was just one that didn't have any like multiplayer or anything. Had a crazy sandbox, which was just really sort of before its time. But yeah, that was 2010. So that was really cool. Yeah, I remember watching the movie in cinemas, and yeah, fun memories. And then the very sort of first-ish, the last trophy was 2010. Medal of Honor, and that's the list. So, you know, what are sort of the aims of this? You know, what do I want to do? So, I do want to go through and platinum a lot of my old games. Hopefully, even platinum like a lot of new games, because there's a load in my collection that I'm just sort of sitting on. So yeah, so hopefully at some point I'll play some of these, and I've got like 190 games just sitting in my collection. This is just like a quick overview of some of them I have. So at some point maybe I'll go through and play even some of them, and yeah, at some point we'll see. But that's the trophy collection. Like I say, I want to finish some, play some more, even make like a completionist sort of thing as well. So I know things like Black Ops 4 has like, as well as the Easter eggs and the trophies and obviously the platinum, there's also like little challenges on the side. So maybe I'll sprinkle a few of those in. But yeah, that's the trophy collection. So I hope to be making something soon, and hope to see you all, and we'll see how this goes. Take care. Hope to see you soon. Bye for now. So this is just a little bit of fun for anyone who stayed until the end. So as you might have seen, my tea mug has the little PlayStation logo on it, and that's on a little PlayStation coaster, just for a little bit of like extra luck. So yeah, like I say, take care, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your week, and yeah, we'll hopefully see you soon. So bye for now.